Yeah, people back in my district are kind of sick of the games going on in Washington. And frankly, I think the put your money where your mouth is bill, ensuring that if politicians don't work, politicians don't get paid. I think it's essential to really get folks in D.C. to refocus on the priorities, which is doing things that work for people back home. Where I'm from, Michigan's 10th Congressional District, the #1 manufacturing district in the nation, if you don't work, you don't get paid. And the same should go for our D.C. politicians. Yeah, 50% of my district is working poor, and 25% of my district is below the poverty line. And now you have politicians who are making over $175,000 a year to shut down the government and hurt people back home. That's not acceptable. There needs to be accountability. There needs to be transparency. We need to have action out of our politicians in D.C. Where I come from, not just in Michigan's 10th Congressional District, but also running a logistics company. I didn't have a choice of whether or not to take care of my customers or take care of my employees. I had to do both. And in war, I didn't have a choice whether or not to accomplish mission or bring all of my men back home safely. I had to do both. Likewise, in Washington, the people who send us here expect us to fund the government, to make the necessary cuts, to make sure we take care of people both now and in the long term. We have spoken to a number of colleagues. There's a little bit of excitement, a little bit of, frankly, hesitant because it's something new. It's something new that people will come and hold each other accountable. But that's what we need. As a freshman, I've only been here for a little bit over 6 months, and I just got my first bill passed through the House yesterday. But this is why America sends people with fresh ideas, new perspective, and energy, humility, and the ability to learn. I'm definitely tied to my district, and nobody here can vote for me. I work for the people of 10th Congressional District. The people of 10th Congressional District are my bosses. I work for them, and I believe that folks in D.C. who aren't working for their districts back home should be held accountable. If they don't work, they don't get paid. I'm confident that we're going to come together, we're going to unify, and we're going to pass the most conservative legislation that can be signed into law. I'm willing to work with anyone, especially starting with my colleagues, my Republican colleagues, but we need to absolutely make sure that we keep services going for the American people who are counting on us to do our job. Too many people are looking at government and saying it's not working for them, and that stops right now. We need to do better. Politicians need to put their money where their mouth is, and if we don't work, we don't get paid. We're going to do everything we possibly can to avoid a shutdown. And if this bill helps motivate some people, then so be it.